Yo, I said, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy's coming at y'all with another. Wait, nah, it's your boy Jeremy's coming at y'all with a new video. Now, the reason I say Jeremy Ranks, I'm not sure what the name of my channel is going to be yet, but if you guys don't know, I do have a main channel, or my first channel that I started up. It is called JR Ranks. So originally, that's my name, JR Ranks. So if you guys want to go subscribe to that channel, go on right ahead. But this channel is going to be about MMA. Now, I'm very heavily invested into MMA, just as I am in the NBA, and it's just the perfect time for me to make an MMA channel. Y'all see I got my Max Holloway limited hoodie on, bless yourself, from the nice little store. You guys probably can't even see it, but it's from a historical performance, man, when he went against Calvin Kattar. This just happened the other day, Abu Dhabi, January 16, 2021. He landed 445 strikes out of 744, 50-42. He went absolutely crazy, but I'm gonna get into more of that later on in the video. But let's get straight to the point. UFC 259. Now, I'm not gonna waste our time. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Now, you know, the card was what it was, but I'm just gonna get straight to the 3 title fights. I'm gonna get straight to 3 title fights and break them down. And I'm gonna save the one that I really want to talk about the most for last. Obviously, Amanda Nunes did what Amanda Nunes does. She destroyed Megan Anderson. There's literally nothing to talk about. As soon as she hit Megan Anderson, it was over. Game over. We're not gonna talk about that. We could talk about Amanda Nunes all day. The main event, I'm gonna skip to the main event. Izzy versus Yan. Now, originally, when the fight was over, I thought it was going to be 48-47 because the fight looked pretty competitive. But you know how the judges look at it in terms of wrestling. It ended up being like 49-46, some crazy score like that on one of the judges' scorecard, which is what it was. I didn't think he got dominated, but he definitely lost the fight. Once Yan got those takedowns, I'm like, okay, and he's controlling and landing some strikes. I'm like, yeah, the fight's over. Yan pretty much got it done. So nobody's deep on Yan. Now, let's get to what I want to really talk about. Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan. And I swear to God, before this fight even started, before the card even started, that was the fight that I was most interested in. Not because of how even it was on paper in terms of Aljo could go out there and dominate him in grappling, or Yan could go out there and just completely destroy him with the striking. I would just, I'm a fan of Aljo. I'm a fan of Aljo, and Peter Yan's a beast, and I just thought it was going to be a great fight. And the way how they were promoting the fight too, the way how they were promoting the fight with the build-up, the way how they were promoting the fight with the build-up on Twitter for months and just everything, I just couldn't wait to see the fight. The fight happens, Aljo comes out round 1, Aljo does what he does, puts a high pace on. I think he outlanded Peter Yan like 80-22 in terms of strikes. And then, the second round, Peter Yan won. Aljo was just trying way too hard. He was just trying way too hard, and that resulted in him gassing out pretty quickly. Do I think that Aljo can keep up that pace for 5 rounds? Yeah, I do think he can keep it up like that. He said he was doing that in training camp. In sparring sessions, he was going 5 rounds, fresh bodies, just kept going. I feel like he could do that, but I feel like, the adrenaline dump of a championship fight, just over-exerting energy versus Yan. And Yan is a beast, man. Like, a lot of us doubted Yan because of the fact that he was fighting guys like Uriah Faber. Who else? He had a close fight against Jimmy Rivera. He was fighting like he beat Jose Aldo for the title. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to Jose Aldo, but he's not the same Jose Aldo, and he did not deserve to be fighting for the title at the time that he fought. It should have been Aljamain versus Corey Sandhagen for the real title. Yan hadn't really beaten the guys that they had beaten, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, all of that and more. But the fight was playing out how it was playing out. Round 3. I can't remember exactly how round 3 went, but for pretty much, it started to lean towards Yan. Yan was being very smart, picking his shots, saving his energy. He started to take down Aljo, which shocked me very badly. I didn't think that Yan was going to do that, but like Aljo has been saying in recent interviews, he gave him gifts. All he had to do was unwrap him. Aljo was making way too many mistakes. throwing too many crazy strikes, going too crazy, trying to over wrestle. You know, he was exerting too much energy. And now let's get to what obviously, you know, what you guys seen in the title, was probably gonna be in this title. Guys, Aljo got illegally kneed, right? And hear me out, please hear me out. I don't want to upset anybody. I'm not trying to upset anybody. Just hear me out, please. Let me put my Max Holloway hoodie up, man. Y'all see the little logo up top of there, Max from Max Holloway. You already know. But I'm not trying to upset y'all. But listen, guys, the man was illegally kneed. Okay. Number one, it should not be in the fighter's hands. Can we all agree on that? Once an illegal knee is landed, it should not be in the fighter's hands. MMA is a sport where guys get credited for getting absolutely beat up out of this world. Look at the hoodie I got on. Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. He landed 445 strikes out of 744. People are sitting there saying how Calvin Kattar has so much heart and he's so tough. And no, I'm a fan of Calvin Kattar. Like, my two favorite fighters are Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier, but I'm a fan of a lot of guys' styles of fighting, obviously. But I'm trying to say, like, that shouldn't be credited. A guy getting beat up like that, we shouldn't be sitting there saying he's a warrior. We should be hoping that he fights a little bit more intelligently next time, or, you know, tries to take less damage. You know, it's easier said than done, but you guys get the point. Once you get illegally kneed, it should not be in your hands. You know, it doesn't matter about you doing something honorable or you're trying to like hold up to. No, once you get illegally kneed, it's supposed to be in the referee's hands. What I've heard a lot of people say is that, you know, maybe they need to change it in MMA where if you get DQ'd, you still keep the title. Listen to what people just said right there. Basically, people want it to be like WWE, right? You guys know how in WWE it's entertainment. So what does Vince McMahon do? He schedules something or makes the riders write down something where the champion, for an example, say if it was The Miz, he can go run in and hit somebody with a steel chair so he can keep his title and then run back off. Do you guys want that? You guys want MMA to be like that? Somebody being like, you know what? I'm losing badly. Let me throw an illegal knee so I can keep my belt. Does that make sense? I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. That does not make sense. Once there's an illegal shot landed in MMA, it doesn't matter if the title's on the line. The title needs to change hands and needs to be in the referee's hand. Now, in terms of everything after the fight or after the fact, how people are saying that Aljo was acting, guys, the man was illegally kneed. No matter what, it doesn't matter how he acted. Let's be honest. Look at what happened to Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith got illegally kneed versus John Jones at UFC 235. He said, I want to continue going. Now, it wasn't as bad as what Aljo got, but he continued on, clearly lost the fight to John Jones. And can someone tell me where Anthony Smith is now? He's still in the light heavyweight top rankings, but did you see what Glover Teixeira did to him? Do you see how badly he got beat up? You see in the fights he's lost since then? You know what I mean? So you guys understand that. I hope you guys can understand that. And like, yeah, hey, you could say Aljo was doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, the man got illegally kneed. It shouldn't have been in his hands anyways. And people are complaining about him holding the title afterwards of being a champ. Listen, his family came out there to support him, right? They're not gonna sit there in a circle, kumbaya, and just sit there and stare at him after, you know, everything that just happened. Everybody's around, your whole entire family's around. You think everybody's gonna sit around? You tell me one time where your family sat around just sad and quiet, like it's a funeral or something, or some, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, the man won the fight by DQ. He got the belt. Family's around. They came to show support. They're going to want to see him happy. So if they tell him to put the belt on and take a picture, that's exactly what he's going to do. Did you guys not see in the octagon where he threw the belt to the ground? What more do you want him to do? You know what I'm saying? This, like, it's crazy to me how a man could get illegally kneed and fans could just hate on him or just be so mad. Like, any interview that Aljo does right now, straight dislikes, all the above. It's just crazy. Like, and I hope people understand where I'm coming from. They're saying he milked it, this and that. I'm not done making my point. Listen to this, right? We're saying he milked it, right? Think about it like this. We can all agree that Aljo was tired, right? He took big shots. He got knocked down early in the fight. He was already tired. He was already damaged. You're telling me that a tired and already damaged fighter should continue fighting after brutally getting kneed in his head illegally? How does that make sense? That does not make sense at all. It should not be in the fighter's hand, and the fighter should not continue, especially if he's tired, already damaged, and then illegally need. Man, that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to think if I missed any points. I pretty much touched. Oh, someone's also talked about how he wanted to fight Henry. Listen, the man has the belt right now. Do I want to see him fight Henry Cejudo? No. We all want to see him run it back with Peter Yan right away and prove that, you know, he's the champion. You know, right now we all see Peter Yan as a champion. I hope no one's misinterpreting what I'm saying. I think that Peter Yan is still the champion, and we all do. But obviously, it was a DQ, and the belt now belongs to Aljo. That's the way how it is. But, you know, they're going to have to run it back, and Aljo's going to have to fight a lot smarter. And Peter Yan, I don't really know if he has to really change anything. He could come with the same exact game plan, and, you know, we're going to see what Aljo does. But that's pretty much it, guys. I think I pretty much touched every point. Drop comments down below. Let me know if I missed anything. Like, this is just crazy. But it's a perfect way for me to start my channel off with the MMA talks. It's probably going to get, not probably, it's going to get better in terms of how I do the videos. I'm going to do videos on, you know, fights before they happen, fight nights, pay-per-views. I'm going to do the fight night that's coming up. I think it's Vegas Fight Night 21. We got Bilal Hamed versus Leon Edwards. I'm going to be tapping into that too. So, yeah, y'all let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. But, yeah, these are the videos I'm going to be doing. Hey, stay tuned. I don't know what the name of the channel is yet, but it's down there. Make sure you guys leave a like on it. Make sure you guys subscribe. And if I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. Drop your thoughts. I'll be willing to talk about it. And we can get active. We can get active. You feel me? Let's get active with the talks. I'm with it all. But that's pretty much it. It's your boy Aljamain Ranks, man. Like I said, that's just my personal name in terms of the first channel that I started. So don't hate me for that. But yeah, it's your boy Aljamain Ranks. Leave a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the notification bell so you guys get notified when I upload new MMA/UFC videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.